Hello everyone. So today we're going to be talking about can you see me now? Can you see me now? Actually this is a very simple project we can always trash with. So what is this project or this task all about? We are asked to write a function that remove all characters C and character uppercase C. So we are writing a function that is going to remove anything called C, both uppercase and lowercase c, from a string, from a sentence. So we're going to have a prototype which is going to be no underscore c, which accepts a string. So the function should return the new string. So you are not allowed to import any models, and you are not allowed to use str.replace for our project. And that is it. So whenever you run it, these are the features, or this is how you can test it to see if it works fine. And that's the outcome. So we're not going to waste much time. We're going to go ahead and start writing the code right away. So I'm just going to go through my terminals, and I'm going to say cd lx desktop. Then I'm going to navigate through the other one too. I'm going to list it like that. So I'm going to navigate to 0x03 like that. Now let's see what we have there. We're just in on 4, which was the last stuff we treated. So we are going to do the fifth one. So I'm just going to vi inside the fifth one. So what they call it, it is called 5 dash then no underscore c dot py. So now we are good to go. So I'm just gonna put this usr as bin then slash python3 like that, and go back to the next line to define our function. So I'm going to define the function, and the function name is going to be no underscore c, then it's going to contain a parameter called my string, my string. So just like that. So now that we have done that, I can go over here and start the explanation. So the first thing is we want to target each value provided by the user. You know that whenever they're calling this, they're going to be writing a string in there. So I want to target that particular place, which is very important. So how can I do that? So I'm going to create a new string which we are going to be returning. New sentence, let me just call it sentence. Then I'm going to equate it to, so I'm going to call my string now. There is a new method we have in Python which is called translate. Translate is used to replace a specific character or a particular character in a string, or actually using their ASCII code. So that is it. they make use of ASCII code. So we are going to explain that right away. So I'm going to concatenate it with the translate method or function, whichever one you call it. So we go in between it. Now inside a curly braces, we are going to pass two parameters. And what are the two parameters? The first parameter is going to be the one we are looking for in the string, and the second parameter is the particular character we want to be replacing in that string. So in that string I am looking for C. So let's start with small letter C. So what is the ASCII the ASCII code of C? So actually I don't know what the ASCII code is, because I don't know this thing, but for the way to get it, as usual, we use our other function to get that number, the ASCII of C. So I'm just going to put C there. So that is for the ASCII. Then I'm going to put column. Now this second part is going to be the new thing I want to replace it with. So we're not asked to replace it with any text, we are asked to remove it. Because of that, I'm going to replace it with nothing. So I'm just going to put none there. It simply stands for nothing. So that is for that. So still the same stuff. I'm just going to copy this. I'll copy it, and I'm going to go to the next line and paste it there. So the next thing we want to replace again is capital letter C. So I'm just going to put capital letter C there. So we are replacing it with none too. So you can go online and check how to use the translate method provided by Python code. So maybe later on in our future videos, we are going to be making use of the translate to see how it is used better, but it's not difficult to understand how it is used. So now that we are done, the next thing is we love to return our new sentence. So I'm just going to put return new underscore sentence, like that. So now that I've returned my new sentence, I can go ahead and check to see if I'm correct. So I'm just going to use a print function because it is a return we are using there. So I want to print whatever that is returned whenever I pass a string. So the name of the function is no underscore C, like that. Then it has a parameter, it receives a string, so I'm going to pass some string. Let me write the letter C, the letter C's comes nothing. So this is just a random sentence I just create. So I'm going to escape that, and I'm going to go and test it and see if it works. So that should be 5, but that would work. So I need to change the mode. Change mode. u plus x. So I'm going to change the mode so that it should be executable. Okay, so I think there is a syntax error on line 4, was never closed. So let's go ahead, look for a way to close it. So okay, we open it here and we didn't close it, so let's close it here. Closed. So just as this one is closed, this two is also closed. So now we can go and run it. So let's run it again and see. So we have this thing, unexpected indents. So let me check the indentation if we have any error. Okay, good. So now let me see if we have another error. Okay, now you can see it removes the letter C, capital letter C comes nothing. Capital letter C was removed from our sentence. So that is the it. So, and it happens based on the fact that that was actually the first C encountered, so it removes it and it goes out of the function and it runs just once, so it doesn't run many times. So you can see that it runs once. If it's something that runs regularly, you could have looped through it again and removed, but it just once. So that means it's only a single C that can be removed. So if I say I replace that with comes, so let's go and check it again. You see that C will be removed because that's the only C that is there. So you can see that right away. Let me see. So that is how we expect it to work. Well, let me see if it's working perfectly. My string, no C, yeah, and return. Let me check that out, and these two out. Good. Okay, so I think it worked just fine. ORDC, but it ought to remove one of the C that I have here, supposed to be removed. So I don't know why it's not going out. So we have translate C here. So what about if I change this to small letter C, like that, and let's give it a try. Okay, C was removed. So that is that for the whole project. So it's just to give us an idea on how to replace something, but we can make it a little bit more advanced by adding another function known as make trans. Make trans gets the specific word based on their order and give it to us the way it is. Give it to us the way it is. So that is how that works also too. So spectacular, well, cool to make use of. So that's that. So please make sure you like, you subscribe, and you share. Have a good day.